Hi guys, Miss G here. So we're going to move on to the next text structure. The one that we're going to work on today is called order and sequence. So let's go ahead and take a dive into that one. All right. So, sequence, or some people call it chronological order, basically, this is when the information is organized according to the order in which things happen. So, if you see right here, first, second, third, that's the kind of thing that we're going to be looking at. So, where can I find sequence and chronological text? So, you'll usually find this in biographies, autobiographies, sometimes steps of a science experiment, historical series of events, true stories, recipes, instructional manuals, and maybe even some driving directions, right? All of these are going to be in sequential order or also known as chronological. These are some graphic organizers that we will be using to identify that text structure. You'll see that in fiction, we have first, next, then last. In nonfiction, sometimes I'll give you that little story map, that little sequential map. These are some words that we can look for when we're identifying sequence, chronological order. Finally, following, then, recently. Sometimes we'll look for dates and times. Other words, now, first, next, after, last, before, later. So let's take a look at this. I'm going to read you this story, and I want to see if you can find three transition words, three words that are used like for sequence and chronological. In the spring, toads lay their eggs in ponds, lakes, and puddles. Then tiny tadpoles come out of the eggs. The tadpoles live in the water for several weeks. Next, the tadpoles start to develop back legs and then front legs. Finally, the tadpoles lose their tails. They are ready to come out of the water as tiny, tiny toads.